What's up, guys? This is Richard from A Man About Style, and today we're just going to show you a quick interview that I had the opportunity to participate in from a business owner that is a friend of mine in Southern California. Her name is Tenise Holman. She owns the business Organized to the T, where she organizes office spaces, houses small businesses as a service. And I always love, collaborating with entrepreneurs because entrepreneurship can be really lonely. And so it's good to have friends, and it's always exciting to support your friends that are, building businesses or just making an overall, impact in the communities that they live in. In this interview, we just talked about my entrepreneurial journey as well as, some organizational tips. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and definitely give her a follow. If you're not following me or Tenise on Instagram, make sure that you do that. I'm gonna leave the links in the bio as well. But hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon.
This is Tenise here with Organized to the T, and today I have a very special guest, my good friend Richard Meharry. So Richard actually is an amazing person. I mean, I've known him forever, but he's been doing some really good things. He is an image consultant, and he is a blogger, fashion lifestyle blogger at that. So Richard, thank you again for agreeing to come into this interview with me and just spreading your knowledge and tips on different ways business owners and entrepreneurs can stay organized. So,
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. So the first question is kind of more just a recap and maybe speak a little bit more on yourself. So just tell us a little bit more about yourself, your business, what you do, and anything else you'd like to share.
Yeah, so I'm Richard. I have a brand called amanaboutstyle.com, and it is a platform focused on fashion and lifestyle. So basically I will work with brands in the hospitality, the fashion, and lifestyle space, and I'll just create original content around stylism and etiquette.
Awesome. Cool. All right, and then just diving into the second one, how does it feel when your space is unorganized versus organized, and how does that affect your operations personally?
Oh man, that's such a huge thing. Being organized definitely makes your life easier, whether you're an entrepreneur or just a regular person. Inherently, to me, I'm not the most organized person. So I have to, write things down. I have to keep spaces clean, personally, just so I know where things are and how to be efficient.
Yeah, definitely. And then as far as your space goes, so what are your tips and your tricks? What do you do to keep your space organized at work or in your office, your personal space, all of the above?
Yeah, so I guess I keep things organized in several different ways. If it's my personal space, things like my closet, I definitely, fold a certain way. So if you were to look at my closet, it kind of looks like you're walking into a department store.
Nice.
It is, board folded and organized, so I can easily just grab outfits, since that is my business as well, just to be presentable, look presentable. So I don't have to worry about, all right, well, does this go with this? What do I have? That type of thing. In my business, like I alluded to earlier, I keep a calendar just to make sure dates don't get mixed up. I keep a journal, and it's not like a diary. For those of you out there, it's really just to organize categories in my life, such as health, finance, business, and the major goals that I want to accomplish throughout the year, and a way to track them.
Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. And how long have you been keeping up with this practice of yours? Is this something new? Have you done this for a while?
No, it's something that I've just gradually had to, work on. Yeah, if you're like a single man, you can come home and kind of just have your own space. But I've realized if you like to host or just personally just trying to like find things so you don't lose things in your house, like you have to be organized. So all the harping from my mother at a young age to keep things clean finally paid off.
Hashtag adulting, right?
Right.
So another question. So how important is it for you in business and professionally to stay organized? Like, how important is it? Does it matter? You know, your insight on that.
Well, I mean, I think it matters on the person. Obviously, I would say that it probably matters more to the average person because not a lot of people do well functioning in an environment and organized.
True. Yeah, definitely.
Unless you're Beethoven.
Right, exactly. Okay, and our final question here is just, it's kind of random. So
Yeah.
I just want everyone that I interviewed to just drop a piece of nugget with us, so something, it doesn't even have to be organization related. It's just a word of advice or some knowledge that you've learned that kind of either changed your whole perspective of life or your operations or your direction that you went. Just anything you'd like to share with us.
Probably my favorite nugget and quote that I live by is everybody's trying to prove to somebody that they're somebody, and you don't have to live that way. Personally, I guess why that resonates with me is even though I am in a space that cares about, likes, if you're talking about the actual business of creating content or engagement, or just in general as far as competing with other businesses in your space or people that are in your life, it's very freeing to know that you can live your own path.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me here in this interview. This will be on IGTV. And do you want to just tell the viewers where they can find you? And of course, I'll post it and everything.
Of course. So you can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet, but I live mostly on Instagram and YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at Richard Meharry, Meharry, or you can find me on YouTube and on my website at manamountstyle.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you so much.